feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a
So, hello
sign,
guys, and welcome to the
a
Real Things podcast.
sign.
If you're new here, firstly, welcome to the channel. And for those of you who are returning, welcome back. Before I go any further, though, if you have not subscribed, please take the time out to subscribe to the channel. Leave a like on this video on your way in, and let us all meet inside the comment section because that's where everything happens. And please remember, for my returning supporters, subscribers, just remember that my love for you is from end to end. My super moderators, blessings. Keep doing what you're doing. You understand me? Keeping my comment section free of garbage. Thank you, guys. Thank you for being here, as always. Anyway, guys, without any further ado, no music, no theme song, nothing today. I just want to dive into a few things that has been happening on the streets of YouTube, and I want to do this real quick and fast. Now, people, listen. I've seen where two things I want to talk about that has made headlines, and the third one is something that I you know I'm thinking maybe not this happened, or maybe it hasn't. Okay, let me leave that. Let's deal with the first issue on the agenda. I want to talk about, why am I so out of frame before I go any further though? I want to talk about a video that I saw Prince Odinga did this earlier this morning. I know you guys are a different time. I saw Prince Odinga did a video um coming out about speaking on issues like a sort of expose. He's speaking on an issue about um people defrauding people. People, you understand? I don't want to use certain words. Defrauding sound more delicate to me. People defrauding people, lying about family members being sick when indeed there is no such thing. There was no such thing. Now, Prince Odinga came out with his receipts showing transactions. And the reason I think why he came up with this thing is because this thing happened some weeks ago. I think the with the person or the content creator that he spoke about, the content that it was Ssejo and his ex, and they had a big whoopla on the streets of YouTube. The woman broke away and spoke some things about Ssejo. But I think the reason why Prince Odinga ended up having to come out and speak on this issue, I strongly believe that the way how Ssejo has been acting on the streets of YouTube is actually paining Prince Odinga. When he knows the truth and he has the truth in his hand, the proof in his hand, but yet Ssejo came out and even started saying some things about people, even from like Jamaica and all kind of places. All his supporters who came out and supported him. Sage got to the point of dissing them live on the internet. When I say live, I mean like a live video. He's in his videos disrespecting people. Now, to me, that is a hard slap in the face, because you should know that the people whom sent you these monies, the people who supported you during these times, they're going to feel bad that they were there, giving you a helping hand when they thought that you needed it most. They were there for you. They had your back, but you're out here now. First, you took the monies and you laughed because it is now out there that the full proof. Because I say full proof because when Diana came out, that is Sejo's ex, when she came out, it's like there was no proof. She just said what she said on the internet and that was it. There was no proof. But Prince came with the receipts, now showing that indeed there were transactions to this guy. And let me tell you something, people. The reason why sometimes us here have it so hard to like onlookers has it so hard. We have it so hard to really believe when you hear somebody just come to the video, to the camera and say some things. We will find it hard to even believe. So we will watch and we will have our takeaways, but believing that okay, this and this is this, and it seems to be true. Seems to be true. But yet still there's no full proof. You know what I'm saying? So Prince coming out with the receipts. Most likely he was contacted by the persons who lend a helping hand. Guys, let me just get up and do something a little bit. Just give me a quick second. So to the persons who may have come out and oh my God, what is happening? That I think this thing is too close. Also, so to the persons that may have come out and help him, right? I notice that my lips are very dry. The temperature has changed, and my skin is getting very dry. So to the persons who may have supported him, he should have known that they're gonna come out somehow. Eh? They are going to come out somehow and say something, because as far as I'm concerned, this is not right. This could never be right. You're here verbally abusing. Oh, these supporters want to this, and they that, and they don't. At one point, he even said that some people come to his channel and he don't want to hear anything from them because they don't support him. So I'm happy that Prince actually was able to come out and to shut him down with these allegations. And I think that people now like should start coming out and bringing these people out, show them up, make people because let me tell you, when they do these things, when they lie, when they speak this way, people literally will who don't know who don't know what is really happening in the background will come out and physically start to believe them. And I'm seeing this thing so much. Let me tell you, the other day somebody contacted me, right? After watching one of my video, apparently, why is this thing so? After watching one of my video, I was contacted by somebody, onlooker, and the lady said to me, I'm not straying away from the point, I'll come right back. The lady said, it was a lady, and she said to me, Miss, thank you for what you're doing. And I said, like in terms of what? Can you be more specific? The lady said, you know, if it wasn't for you explaining, and she actually called other people's name, like people who has channels. If it wasn't for you explaining along with so and so about what is really happening in that neighborhood, say, I would have gone over to, she called some channel's name. I would have gone and support those people because these guys come out to make it sound so true. They come out to make it sound so true. They make it sounding so true. I'm not saying that everything that we're saying here has to be exact, like correct in 100%. But based on what our analysis is, when you look at what that person is saying versus what is the reality happening on the ground, I think in most cases we are 99.9% correct. I'm telling you. For instance, there is this thing where the ex, I would say now, the ex maintenance guys, Mogesi to and Anesto, the things that they've been saying about Gaki recently, thank God. Like, I even went and commented on Gaki's live telling him, it is good that you come here and say what you're saying because Now it will give people a sense of peace, like the ones who are willing and ready and willing and are supporting you, whether it be financially or just by here on your channel. Support is support, period. It gives them a sense of peace because not knowing who you are watching, not knowing who you probably send a few pennies to, whatever. I say pennies because that's how we speak sometimes. Whoever, not knowing whomever you're throwing your support behind wholeheartedly, it can be a pain to really get a surprise. So it was good that Gake came out to say what he said because, we only see these people here on the internet, and for most part, you don't know what their private lives are off camera are, you know, we don't know. So coming out to the camera to say these things and to reassure your fans, Gake, you did a very, very, very good job at doing that. And I trust that nobody come back out after now to create no stories, because those people that are really watching and believing and running from one side to the other side to the other side to the other side because the stories are conflicting, that should tell you now that this young guy is cemented. He's fixed where he is, unless something happened otherwise. Because in life, you have to leave room as long as you're mature enough to understand life. As long as you leave room for disappointment, it's okay. But for right now, I know that he has his head on and he's working his way up the ladder and doing what he's supposed to do, and is to focus solely on building himself and not running out there to tear down anybody else. Because while these people are out there tearing down people, they're not remembering that the person that they're busy tearing down also must have known something about them and can tear them down too. That was what I was trying to get at earlier when I was talking about the receipts that Prince Odinga came up with versus what Ssejo is out there speaking against and tarnishing, like not tarnishing, disrespecting his subscribers and supporters, people whom have helped him in his allegedly lowest moments, and he's out there now busy tearing them down. hmm Not that you wouldn't have a few. Not that you wouldn't have a few who would help and then turn back around and bite you in your behind, because this is just life. Like I said, you would always be realistic. Don't come out here and paint no picture like it's all holly lolly. No, 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 no. No, I don't do that. I don't do that. Because you will have people who will help you and then they'll turn around and bite you in the butt. And that is basically what they are doing. Because at one point in time, even with Marwa, those guys were with Marwa, helping Marwa. Oh, laughing, cheering him on. And what they're doing now? Biting him in the butt. It's just life. So always don't expect too much. Or probably sometimes you don't even expect a damn thing. So when it comes, you can say, mm-hmm, it's okay. I thought so. I thought so. You understand? So, um, Prince coming out with the receipts. So I'm talking here and there because everything ties together. Prince coming out with the receipt to prove that, you know, what this guy is doing, what Ssejo is doing, it's really wrong, because you cannot turn around to bite the same people them that sent you money during your lowest moments, and then you're out here disrespecting them. Yes, you're out here disrespecting them just because maybe they try to correct you or something. I don't know, because knowing this guy, um, knowing this guy, he goes off in so many different directions. He's not really, like, to me, stable in terms of content direction. He's not stable, and it seems like sometimes he may have a lot of things like self issues going on. I say self issues. I don't want to get into that. Let me leave it right there. So self issues going on. Very conflicting self issues. That's the right term. hmm So coming, back, like these people that help now, that helped him during his lowest moments, now face his wrath because he seems to be low now. He's low now. Maybe the tides have turned. Maybe there's no more stories, and nobody can probably not helping him anymore because he's taken so many different turns. from that time of the wife being allegedly being sick till now. There is so many direction which this guy has gone. He said he's positive 1 minute and he came up preaching. The next minute he's dancing because the guys who were around Marwa was in trouble at some point in time allegedly, and then he's just going in so many different directions. So at this point in time, I think people would have stopped giving him any help because they saw that he was not stable. He's conflicting. Who wouldn't? And then then I guess maybe after finding out somehow that he was fabricating stories, who would have stayed behind him? You know, who would have stayed? So I'm happy that Prince was able to ascertain all those evidence to come out and show to the world that don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. Because these people will take your flipping money and take your support and laugh in your face. Or take it and laugh behind your back. Because I mean, so many times we've heard allegations of them or of some of them taking monies and go drinking and dancing and marrying. But they come to the internet with stories, fabricated stories. It's sad. It is sad. And to me, it's a cry for people to wake up and open up them eyes. Wake up and open up them eyes. And to the people, the persons who are going around from comment to comment, from video to video, commenting that it is time we stop speaking about certain things. I know while you deserve the right to say how you feel, let me tell you from my perspective, we bring the stories. So if we should stop speaking, where's the story? You understand? Allow us, please, to do what we're doing. And if you want to not watch, then just bounce. Because if you don't speak on the issues, what would we speak about? If we don't speak on the issues, what are we here about? And besides, like I want to draw something to your attention. You know, many times, like I said earlier, if I didn't, well, let me say no. People would approach, people would approach and say, keep up the good work. Because if it wasn't for you or so and so and so, I would have gone long time. Now I understand the story clearly because it was conflicting before now. So I know that we are doing a good job. And let me tell you, on the case of even subscribers choosing where they want to go, who they want to support, I know that if there was not a balance, if there was not a balance in the equation right now, meaning that positive, negative, negative, positive, if there was not a balance, if it was all negative, many people would have lost their subscribers. Many people would have lost their subscribers. Many positive people who are doing good works, content creators who are out there doing good works, leading content creators. You understand? Because when the people them start to hear the stories, the fabricated stories, if it wasn't like people like us coming out and speaking out and debunking lies, subscribers would have gone the other way. And I'm telling you from the DMs that I personally received, like I said, people will communicate. Keep up the good work because I never understood. And it's not a one-time encounter. Sometimes it's not even DMs. You will see them even you could go to the videos and you will see them. The way how people would comment. So it needs a balance. It needs somebody to equal off, to level off this equation. Otherwise than that, the boat is going to tilt. Let us do our jobs. Let us continue to analyze. I'm nobody. Stop pushing people over and telling them how you stop turning them over, trying to turn them over on their back so they could lay down and give up. Lay down like a turtle, when you put the turtle on his back, he can't. So you go lay down and kick, kick, kick because he can't roll over. Hello. Let us do what we're doing because we all need each other in this. Because where would be the story? Where would it be? What rather would be the story? And there is this thing, if you're not comfortable in looking at something or hearing about something, for me, if I go to somebody's channel and they're playing something that I don't want to see, I move away until I feel like it's back, it's done. Then I would continue to watch that person. If they're done displaying or done finish speaking about whom or what, then I would go back. If I feel I would judge the time and then I would go back. So, or I will just exit, period. Because at that point in time, I just don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear, I don't want to. You understand? Me not feel like it today. You have some days I just don't want to. And that's why I say, like, especially when it comes to Nyabohanse, I always say that it's not everything that happens in Nyabohanse's content. No, I have days when I'll give special attention to certain things that needs attention. hmm Anyway, my people, I think I've said enough. I think I've said enough in this, but disclaimer, we are the ones who would bring the stories. We are the ones who will debunk the headlines, debunk the nonsensical titles that they have and the nonsensical videos that they will put out there. We will debunk them. Allow us to do what we're doing. If we don't, the ship will tilt. It takes a balance. It needs something to level it off. Yeah? Yeah, so something of a being in the middle to level it off. I look crazy. To level it off. So leave us and let we do what we're doing. And watch. And if you don't like it, well, exit. Or leave and come back when you think it's done. hmm Anyway, my love you know, same way. From end to end, nothing has changed. It's just that sometimes, you have to come out and clear up the air. And big up yourself, Prince Adinga, for, coming out, stepping forward, because some people probably still didn't believe certain things. But I'm happy that, you could clear the air a little bit more and open up the closet doors and let us see what's inside. So then if another one should fall into that trap, they would think twice. I love that. I really love that. And I hope that more people can come out and clear the air because I'm here for the truth and not the truth. But now, if it's not the truth, I don't want to hear. Sometimes when I do my videos, people might think I sound controversial. Some people might hate me for my titles because they don't decide to watch what's inside the video. And they may start to automatically watch the title and start to feel disheartened. No, come in and you will see what I'm talking about. Yes, don't get too emotionally attached. Anyway, my people, love you loads, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.